Trying to impress me, pulling out all the stops. Making my head dizzy when you tell me what you want. I just wanted you to see me. Never thought you'd notice. Thought that you should know I'm already sold, so never let me go. I can see you trying, finding ways inside my head. Lost and out of focus, I can hear a word you say. Cause I don't care about your game, I just wanted you to see me.
I feel like I need to get out more. By the way, anybody else watching Titans? I'm on season 2 right now. It's so dark, but so good.
Just a big shout out to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video and continuing to support this channel. A VPN, if you guys don't know, is a virtual private network. And especially nowadays when everything is online, we all need as much digital protection as we can get. So what Surfshark VPN does is that it encrypts your data, your personal data, before it goes over the internet so that people you don't want having access to your personal info won't have access to it. I mean, we all experience this. We're typing about a product or a brand or whatever, and all of a sudden the ads for that product or brand start appearing everywhere. It's even more creepy sometimes we're just even talking about it and it starts appearing. I'm pretty sure Alexa's creepy on all of this. Surfshark provides that extra layer of security so this stuff doesn't happen. It also has HackLock ID, so anytime someone's trying to access something like your email, you're gonna get notified right away. Also, from an entertainment perspective, if you're like me, you're traveling overseas, you want access to your Hulu account or your Crunchyroll account, come on, anime is important. I need that all around the world. You can use Surfshark VPN and kind of trick the streaming services to think that you're still back in the US, so you still have access to all these streaming services. Also, if you don't know, the video and movie catalog library in each country is different. So if you finish watching everything in the US, you want to check out what's available in Korea or Japan, you can again trick the streaming services to think that you're actually there, and you get to watch all their movies and videos. So if you guys want to check the service out, just use my link down below. Use my promo code DUMPLING. You're gonna get 83% off your order and 3 months for free. And you can try it out for 30 days. You don't like it for whatever reason, get your money back. I think that's a pretty good deal. All right, I'm gonna eat up and we'll go buffeting. While everybody else take the escalator, stairs feel more safe. When the trains get into the station, of course, everyone's gonna crowd the escalator to stairs right away. So usually I wait for just a few minutes and yeah. All right, that looks good. Oh, that is a really nice car. Wouldn't want it though. I mean, look how low that hood is. Standing on the hood, filming on that thing would be impossible. Trying to eat a dumpling on there, it's gonna just roll off. I'm finally here. This is one of the highlights of my trips in Seoul, mainly because it's so hard to get in here. Of course, I sort of like all-you-can-eat buffets. That's kind of an understatement. And I've been researching what the best all-you-can-eat buffet is in Seoul, and I think it's this place, Flavors at JW Marriot. Couldn't get a table for a month, so I had to make a reservation 1 month in advance. So finally tonight I am here. I am ready to eat. It's starting. I feel like I'm nearing the front of a line for an amazing roller coaster ride. Okay. 감사합니다. All right, first round, it's always scouting. This place is amazing. So there is many different sections. There's the seafood section. I see lobster, I see snow crab, I see abalone, which is really expensive stuff. Already in my head, I'm like, this Asian calculator is going off, like thinking, what can I eat to make sure I get my value? All right, round one starts now. Round one, seafood. Buffet tip, you always want your first round to start with the food that you think you're gonna go back for. And that should always be the most expensive items. Scallops. Oh, that's like candy. I didn't know I was starting out with dessert today. Again, I'm not a big sushi, sashimi eater, but I'm a good buffet valuer, and I know that's where the worth is. My tuna's outstanding. That's just unbelievably fresh and tender. I know a lot of people out there don't like abalone because it tastes like a piece of a tire. Only country where I always had consistently amazing abalone, that's been Korea. Started in Jeju, where they grill the abalone, and here, even the cold one, so succulent. So tender. And my favorite piece of seafood so far. Jumbo shrimp. Suck the brain out. I'm not big on zombie movies, and I'm kind of scared of a zombie apocalypse, but gotta say, that is great prawn brain juice. The prawn and the abalone, oh God, I love this so much. Don't even need any dipping sauce. It's just naturally sweet. But if you get this, do not waste that brain juice. This might be my favorite part of the prawn. Not only does this taste good, it's a great conversation starter. You know, sit at your table and just like break out the head and say to your dining companion, hey, do you suck brain? I suck brain. Maybe don't do that on a date though. Like, close friends only. All right, round two. Round two, surf and turf. So there's different types of meat on the buffet. I got the galbi, the ribeye, the sirloin. Ooh, that looks tender. A lamb chop and lobster. Seriously, this buffet, I go up there, I don't even know where to start because there's like hidden foods too, every nook and cranny. I just don't want to miss out on anything, you know? I wish you guys can take a hit of this. Oh my gosh. That is good lamb. These are some of my favorite things at a buffet because lamb, it tends to be a bit fattier than beef. If they cook it right, it's just so incredibly juicy. And this was definitely cooked right. That is a red piece of ribeye. Oh, it's good. I'm not eating this stuff with no seasoning. A little bit of salt, really. That's all you need. Oh, that is cooked nicely. Chase it with some roasted garlic. Do not sleep on the roasted garlic. I'm telling you guys, good piece of meat, a little salt, all you need. Of course, in Korea, gotta get the short rib. With this thing, you can't be shy. You gotta be all handsy with it. Oh, this might be my favorite. And under normal circumstances, all you can eat short rib will make me happy enough. Surf time. Lobster, I measure a good luxury buffet by how well they cook their lobster. If you just go somewhere and they just kind of boil it or steam it, walk away from that. And that's typically what places do in the US, but in Asia, much better flavor. This is a stir-fry lobster. I also got some like seafood stir-fry as well on the side. So saucy, thick, rich flavors with just a blast of heat. Oh, they got abalone in here, and it's so spicy. That'd be amazing with some rice. I mean, don't do it though. No rice on buffet. That's rule number 2. Come here and just stock up on that lobster. Those lobster is so good. Tastes like it just came from the sea because it's dripping with juice. Also, it's buttery, and I feel like they cooked it in a little olive oil. It's very fragrant, but the seasoning doesn't overpower how incredibly sweet the meat is. All right, I'm gonna have to get like 10 more of these. Round 3 noodles. So what this place does, they explain to me, is that they interchange like different foods from different countries. So right now it's Thailand, so that's why there's pad Thai, there's Thai papaya salad, and Thai milk tea, which I got. And I know this is not wise to eat noodles at a buffet, especially when you want to get your money's worth. And I love it when they prep things live. This is the pad Thai. Whoa, that's a good looking Thai iced tea. All frothy on top. That is delicious. Didn't expect much out of a pad Thai from a buffet, but it's pretty good. Mainly, I think, because the ingredients are just so darn fresh. Oh, this is like pho. Oh, I kind of needed something like this. Not bad. Noodle ran over. Back to the meat and seafood. Round 5, I never put pizza on my crab legs before, but I think it belongs there. And I love that they give you this nice little tool for the crab legs. Unlike, you know, in the US where you're encouraged to just be barbaric and just break it apart, which is also fun, but you don't lose any of the meat this way. Not gonna lie. This is really good pizza. This is like Neapolitan pizza. Beautiful crust on the bottom, extremely thin crust. The cheese is high quality. The only thing missing from this is San Marzano tomatoes. Otherwise, all the other elements are spectacular. That's my feedback for this hotel. If you're watching at all, the only thing kind of ruining this pizza a little bit is the sauce. If you can get some San Marzano tomatoes, crush it on top instead of the sauce, people will come to this buffet for the pizza. At least I would. I think this is the longest I've ever praised pizza at any buffet in the world. Also, this little tuna prosciutto thing. Love it. This looks good. This is duck galbi. I had this for the first time in Jeonju last year. It's basically a Korean meatball. This is delicious. There's a whole Korean food section as well. Don't sleep on that. Oh, that's a good meatball. Whatever that pepper steak thing is I got from the Korean section, that is so good. Big old piece of pork belly. Gotta happen. There's so many things on this buffet that I feel like I kind of just want to concentrate on, like that piece of pork belly I just put in my mouth. I just want to like get a bunch of it. But also, this is not a cheap buffet, so I gotta make sure everything I'm eating is gonna offset the buffet price. Whenever you see Asians eating like a plate full of crab at a seafood buffet, we're not eating, we're resting. We're just eating this for fun and for value. This doesn't fill you up. We eat like 30 pounds of this. We're just filling up on our carbohydrates here. Buffet intermission. Round 6. Found a section I didn't know existed. It was like a little end cap on the end. Best thing on the buffet. 香吧? Right? Right? How good is that? People eating with me, they just suck prawn head for the first time ever. Awesome, right? Smoked salmon is one of my favorite things in the world. First time I had ham and fruit together was in Italy. Ever since then, I knew they belong. That's amazing. That is very Gouda. This is something I never seen on buffets before, mangosteen. Tell you guys a little trick about mangosteen. You see on the bottom, you see these petals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 petals on the bottom. This tells you how many slices of fruit is in the mangosteen. If you never had this before, this is the queen of fruits. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like garlic, tastes like heaven. This stuff is so expensive in the US. Like a pound will cost you easily $7, $8. A couple more plates of lobster and it'll be dessert time. That is a good crepe. Oh, that's good. This little lemon meringue pie thingy, that's outstanding. The dessert items are nice. But I feel like what we should focus on is more lobster and definitely a bunch more mangosteen. I've never been in a situation where I can eat as many mangosteens as I want, taking advantage of it. Another drink. Oh, this is nice. It's like a rambutan tea. Oh, what I really like about this buffet, all the drinks here and tons of these like specialty drinks, like things that will probably cost like $6, $7, $8 per glass, all included in the buffet. Now, it is a luxury buffet. I think this is the most pricey buffet in all of Seoul. And this place certainly lives up to that. All the ingredients, you can tell, super quality. Oh, 감사합니다. Sir. Service is excellent. I literally just dropped one chopstick and one of the staff saw it from like half a room away and gave me a new pair. So if you're ever in Seoul and you want to really treat yourself, this is the place to be. I don't think there's a lot of all-you-can-eat lobster buffets in Seoul. So if you're really into lobster and you want unlimited amounts of that, this is probably the best place to go in South Korea. And what else I really like is that they give you these gloves. So when you're going up to get the buffet, everyone has a mask on, everyone has gloves on. So I do like the fact that they're trying to be as safe as possible. But seriously, like you don't even find this in grocery stores in Seoul, and they have it on this buffet. And all you can eat. Gotta take advantage. Also, like I told you guys, it took me about a month to book a reservation here, so this place is always packed. So if you want to get in, make sure to book it way in advance. All right, I gotta start working on this. As always, all the information to this place is listed down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again.